everybody, Artsy Row here, and today I'm going to be explaining why my comic, The Wonders of Alina, is ending and why I'm stopping it, like, in the middle of nowhere. So, The Wonders of Alina, I've been coming up with the idea since middle school. And as I've been making the comic, it really hasn't been the best and the full quality that I really wanted it to be. And going into making this comic, I kind of knew that it wasn't gonna be the quality that I wanted it to be because I called this the series The Wonders of Alina test run for a reason, because this was my first comic and I didn't think I was gonna actually finish it to begin with. My goal wasn't to end it at this point in particular, but it just kind of happened because of school, and I was in a musical and a show choir, and we had a lot of competitions and stuff like that. And I was also having problems with making the backgrounds. I didn't like the backgrounds. Not the backgrounds like where they're outside. I actually like those, but the backgrounds with indoors, they were just not good, and I should have spent more time reworking them, but I didn't because I wanted to post regularly. But just drawing those backgrounds made it harder to want to draw because I knew that it was bad and I didn't want to make it bad. And so I kind of just ended up stopping it. Another thing that didn't really help is that since I've thought about I've thought about this comic a lot, I wasn't really interested in I didn't really have an ideas for how I was gonna continue the story, and I just realized I didn't really like the chemistry between the characters and stuff like that. I made Kate the one in the blue that I'm coloring in right now. I made Kate way too aggressive, and I didn't really like that about her. I made Alina not as talkative and just not the character I wanted her to be. And with Elijah, I actually liked his character, but I feel like he should have talked more to show more personality. And it was a kind of confusing story, and not a lot of things made sense. And that's when I kind of started thinking about different comic ideas, and I was kind of really getting bored with the story because I didn't like the characters that I was making, and I wanted to. And another thing is, I always drew my characters. I redrew the characters, but they always seem to change the style. I always seem to change the style, and I did not like that because all the characters, they look very different from one drawing of them to the next, and I realized that, and I was like, I don't want that. I want the characters to look a consistent way and not just a different style each time. So I have to work on that. With all of these things adding up, it kind of ruined my whole motivation, because I realized this was a bad story and I didn't really like it, and not everything was thought through. And so I was like, okay, well, since this is trash, I'm just gonna start a new comic. So basically what I've been doing is actually taking time to better prepare my new comic, and I'm gonna make sure that this one is way better than this one, because it's gonna be better. I have made the first few slides of it, and it's already way better. The colors are better. I did not like these colors. I chose them, a long time ago, and now I realized I don't like how dark they are, and they don't really pop, and there's just a lot of things wrong with this whole, with like the colors. Like, if you were to like just take Alina's skin color and put it up against a white frame or something, you would see the actual color, and you'd be like, man, that color is dark. And but with all the other darker colors, it makes her skin look brighter. But I just didn't like that, and there's just a lot of mistakes. There's spelling errors, and I'm not good at spelling. And this time, if I actually take time into this, I can now rework everything and make sure that this new comic actually succeeds, and I actually work on it for a long time and actually upload it in a mannerly time that I want to upload it. Now, I wouldn't say that I regret making this, because it taught me a lot of things that I need to know in order to make a comic, and it also got me making drawings, like drawing digitally, because I used to like never finish drawings, or very rarely finish drawings, and this really pushed me to draw a whole bunch of drawings and finish it and color it, and I think that really helped. And it also helped with just being able to, now I actually like drawing a lot more, because I guess when you do things more, the more you want to do them, and you like them more. And I just like drawing on digitally a lot more, and I think that's really good. And if you're listening to this and you want to start a comic, you should just start a comic and just call it Test Run. And if it's your first comic, then you should probably not have the highest hopes that it will succeed. Just do it so you can you know what it's like to make a comic, and when you actually want to make another comic that's better, you can make it 10 times better than what it would be. And for those of you who are not that interested in comics but are for some reason watching this video, you'll probably be interested in my 6 the musical animatics. Just to let you know, I am almost done with my No Way animatic. That's the name of the song is No Way. And it's almost done. I only have like 100 to 200 more frames to do. So it's almost done, and it's almost here, and I really like it, and I spent a lot of time on it. So you should watch that if it's out, because it's probably not going to be out this week, maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks, but it's going to be out soon, kind of. I think, hopefully. So, anyway, back to Alina. I realized that all of the drawings that I have been drawing up until this point have been very crooked, because I would flip the drawing and see how crooked they were, and how they were not they just weren't good, and I didn't like the line art, and there's just a lot of things about this. There's just many things, and I want to improve these things. But for this next comic, I swear I will actually finish this. I don't want to. I really don't want to not unfinish this, because that would just show how I just can't do anything, and I don't. It's great. That's not great. I, uh, uh, yes. Well, if I have any advice to give to people who's wanting to start a comic, just do it. And just call it test run, because it could just be your own little thing that's bad, but and you know it's bad, and the reason why I knew it was so bad was because it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty bad. But one of the things that really that I knew that it was bad is because I'd get criticism from my sister about it a lot, and I think it was all in all good that she criticized me, but also it really hurt my soul, and I need to learn how to deal with criticism. So learn from criticism, and learn how to take criticism, and learn your mistakes from comics if you make a comic, and it's okay if you fail. Just start another one. That's what I'm doing. Okay, just have a great day and stay healthy and don't die. Bye.